was able to reestablish how to cook the taco meat. So.
Okay. This little fella, you know how dadgum sensitive my septum is? It's worse than my gums. Basically, any contact involves
That's understandable.
having a bloody nose.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, okay, yeah.
oh, hi!
The Force here with,
Hello.
with movies. So, yeah.
Hello.
Let's just say,
Yeah, this is kind of urgent
it's, maybe a command of the dog, may not be.
to knock down,
But,
preemptively strike.
Exactly.
Isn't that what part 2 is called?
Yeah. How long has it been
Remissitude.
since we
About a year.
talked about? Okay.
This is JCI,
Yeah.
by the way.
So we're here to talk about two new
In your love and enjoyment of JCI movies,
to us JCI movies.
John Christian Averson.
Yeah. So, this
Because that was a year ago. Cyber Vengeance and Absolute Aggression.
yeah. It was,
Awesome pair.
Yeah. You can,
And
tune in
it makes
on that.
you start liking JCI.
Yeah. So,
Which means this can only be one group of franchise.
yes.
Man.
That would be
Yeah, the title is called
Airboss.
That You Got Your Air and You Got Your Boss.
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
of course going to say that. This is the beloved Airboss.
And being that this
Movies.
franchise is a JCI franchise, you get a lot of the cool things that make JCI movies.
What
Awesome.
makes them them? The proof is in the pudding.
Yeah.
I like JCI stuff.
Yeah, what do you get? You get,
Him being in the movie
yes. Yeah. And,
as a villain.
yeah, it's always as a villain. Props to him.
There's good Cormanist reusage
Yeah, there's
of the shots and locations.
there's a lot of that, yeah. You get a lot of stock footage usage.
Yeah.
Like a lot. And there's also a fair amount of action-oriented padding.
Padding, yeah.
Yeah. And it's not
Yeah,
just
great levels of padding.
it's not the lame generic movie padding where people explain stuff either. It's you get stuff to watch. So yeah, props to him for doing that. So
a 90s keyboard score that will not let up.
yeah, it starts at 11
At a JCI.
and stays.
Those are genuinely appreciated.
Yeah. Sometimes it
I
helps
love
you.
that stuff.
Sometimes it helps you get through
Exactly.
the damn movie. So
With your padding, yeah.
yeah. So,
And then one specific favorite one that I'll of course talk about here in a little bit.
oh, okay.
But yeah,
Yeah. All right.
we watched these before some time ago.
Yes.
So we at least knew what they were when you first got that one that had parts 1 and 2 on it.
yeah.
Compilation.
Shortly after getting this
Disc.
I think you noticed the fact that they were JCI movies and then got hype about it
In the carousal of
after seeing them on this compilation.
employing those cliches
So
to
yeah,
play on your nostalgia to where I can
yeah,
be watching it and be like, oh, I remember that
we
from something else.
we watched them and we were both quite pleased.
JCI.
So yeah,
You get your same tall blonde guys
yeah,
and everything, man.
yeah. The lead character, the good guy, the protagonist in both of these, Airboss and Airboss 2, are played by a guy named Frank Zagarino.
Say hello to your father, sir.
Again, you get him again.
Who I will, I'll call him the Shadow Chase guy because I've seen him in a movie called Project Shadow Chase a long ass time ago.
Welcome the guy from Shadow Chase here today.
The Shadow Chase guy, or I guess you could call him the dollar store Dolph Lundgren since he's got the kind of Dolph Lundgren face. But yeah,
And then Kale.
yeah, Kill
Who can forget Bone Con? That's his name.
in the
Bone Con. C-O-N-N.
CONN in the movie, yeah. There's a lot of
He'll be on the walkie-talkie and on the phone numerous times.
numerous times.
Hello? Is this BoneCon? Hi, BoneCon here.
Copy BoneCon.
Thank you, Bone.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's Airboss, the first movie.
You can tell he was watching Top Gun
Yeah. There's a lot.
and was just filled with
There's a lot of.
the glee of enjoyment.
There's a
You
lot
can
of.
tell
Top
he
Gun.
saw the movie Top Gun
Yeah.
and by golly just became
You think?
the biggest fan of all things jet fuel and Air Force related for your Top Gun
Yeah.
elements.
Just anything.
That flat top and the Val Kilmer, Iceman,
Yes.
iconic blonde flat top.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. It's very Top Gun. So.
Somebody's a dog. Isn't Frank Zagarino bad dog?
Yeah, he's the bad dog in both of them, at least. So. Yeah.
Matthew Howe. Don't forget about Matthew Howe.
We can't forget about Matthew Howe.
They worked on these. He was co-writer, co-producer, director of photography,
Yeah, Matthew Howe played
and
pivotal.
was in some of these.
Yeah, he was.
I don't remember, but I believe he was the boss who yells at the main character from Cyber Vengeance.
Probably.
Might have been in Absolute Aggression.
Yeah. So, props to you, Matthew Howe,
And
for
Matthias Howell,
being
co-producer in that. Yeah,
being involved in the movie
and get in screen time.
Yeah. So
So the first one is, let's see, what was our first one? Russian JCI.
yeah. So
That he's still Spetsnaz.
yeah.
Come rest.
No, I'm thinking
About what?
about the response the Americans must make.
Which
Russian,
is awesome.
still Spetsnaz. I think the plot would involve JCI trying to take a former Soviet super weapon plane stealth bomber
Yep, it's one of those things where a steals
called
pilot jet
called the MiG-35.
and a stealth model of
Yeah. We almost forgot to mention
Queens.
He plays the role of Colonel Vlad Kochev.
oh, his Russian name. Good.
Yeah, the Russian character's name. So you definitely tell that he is
Russian JCI.
Spetsnaz. Yeah. I think the base that MiG-35 is located in is like one of those old Soviet bloc countries, because that had me scratching my head. I was like,
Oh, stealing something from their
wait a
own
minute.
Russian forces.
Yeah, you're stealing something from yourself.
Crimea
So
or Moldova.
yeah, so but yeah, and that's the basic plot. But you get some of the fun plot intricacies. You get Frank's come up story. He's co-opted for this mission to try to interrupt.
Yep, this
the
is a.
theft
You're our best operative in retirement
yeah,
and disillusioned due to a career-ending mistake / accident.
yeah. He was a flight.
You're the best. Won't you please come back? We know you're a different person.
Yeah, he was a flight instructor a long time ago, and
Good redemption arc for the plot.
yeah. One of the trainings went bad, so in order to feel for the main character and feel for Frank, and root for him, you
He'll
gotta
be dreaming. Remember when he's tossing and turning?
Yeah,
They're playing the flashback footage that he's dreaming of.
and then it's Airboss.
Bye, Airboss.
Yeah, but yeah, so you get the redemption factor. He's got to claw himself back up.
Desert survivalism.
Yes, you get a lot of that.
He was supposed to go 40 kilometers with one canteen.
For better or for worse.
And you get a whole winding
Yeah.
plot intrigue
Yeah.
with an extremely convenient
The
mad girlfriend
yeah. So
that is mad at
that's mad at
Russian JCI,
JCI, yeah. And
where Frank Zagarino, remember, he's strung up in a hostage
yeah.
with his hand ropes. And then she walks in and like, man, I am so mad at our antagonist for the film.
Yeah. Imagine that, right? So it's a convenient way
And
to...
he can be like, so am I.
Come on, let's co-opt and get together on this. Yeah. And, yeah, that's how they...
Hey, those Russian Buck 110s or Yo Jimbo or something.
Yeah. Yeah, so, you got all that, and, so, while flying, while prepping up for the shoot down.
Oh, he's a bad dog.
Yeah.
Yes, you have your awesome cockpits
Yes.
that look a lot like that VR thing from Absolute Aggression. You can tell
pretty
JCI
crazy.
is obsessed with freaking Top Gun.
Pretty insane.
Yes, and reusing it might be the exact same one. They looked the same.
Yes.
When you're in a F-15 and a something else, they have the exact same little
Yeah.
mysterious yellow and black thing behind
And
you.
we can...
And you're beeping. Remember all
Yeah,
the beeping?
we can definitely talk about the cockpit for a bit. The beeping noises, the insanely loud alarm noises, and that nice keyboard in front of the tube screen.
The equipment!
Yeah,
Yeah, you have an extremely effective monitor for you
yeah.
up in your console
Where you see,
that you get the information for what's even happening.
yeah, they can't they.
Threat operation detected.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's in a great font. It's
yes.
like magenta color in these huge tall letters on your interface display.
And with the display, you're not allowed to go below the top half because there's a convenient keyboard.
It's extremely convenient.
That
You just type in.
stretches below.
Yeah.
No.
Who would have thought just to slap a computer keyboard on the bottom half of your
I mean,
TV screen monitor?
that is why we pay aircraft engineers the big bucks, is so that they can slap a...
And get the best sound effects for your button
Yeah.
pushing and alarms.
Absolutely. Yeah. So,
And you, of course, get the high-flying speed action of the danger zone
there's a lot.
and splashing them. He uses all the details.
Yeah, he does.
Put that together when they were first saying it. But eventually figured out that they're talking about
Yeah.
your jet falling in the ocean.
Yep. And,
I'll be splashing ya.
yeah.
You're
good-
gonna get splashed.
That's a good use of...
That means they're taking you down on the jet because your jet is getting ready to fall in the sea.
it's a good use of words there, so props to the screenplay.
Wasn't there one synopsis on one of these that used the name Top Gun?
Yes.
Remember, that was a military term
Yeah, it's not unique just for the
for your
movie.
cool jargon
Yeah, it's
in
an
what a
actual-
Top Gun is.
It's a military term.
So he's allowed to use the phrase Top Gun.
Exactly. And, yeah. And,
Oh, wait. And our best recurrence of all tropes.
oh, yeah. Yeah.
What I was talking about.
Yes.
My favorite one of JCI-isms.
Wait.
Beloved, recurring nighttime tankscapade. Man, the nighttime driving tanks in that same location,
You know what?
little field. It's your little 1 acre field
You know what?
among some trees
Yeah.
with some piles of dirt. And we are doing it yet again.
Yet again.
That is third
That counts as the
iteration
third, the
of.
third iteration of that. Yeah.
This is going by how many times they use it within a movie, but yeah, this is
yeah.
our third movie where they.
The third movie where they do it.
Dude,
Yeah.
let's get some dadgum tanks and go out there at night, light the place up,
Yeah.
drive the tanks around, blow up some stationary jeeps in a wooden shed
Yes.
that's nothing but a square of little boards,
And you can tell.
and blow up some dummies that are riding military jeeps.
And that's how you know it's a JCI movie. That's the big time. The most unique trope you've ever seen.
I
Jesus.
remember I mirrored his childish glee of Top Gun enthusiasm when I saw that.
Yes. Yeah.
I was like, yes, that is
Yep.
my JCI.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Baby.
So yeah, and
Yes, you of course go through the plot,
it counts.
and would you believe, good guy,
he wins. Spoilers.
Travels through in the end.
Yeah. Spoilers.
Breaks
though.
the sonic boom
He kills through.
of the barrier
He punches through.
of the danger zone.
He does all the cool airplane antics.
It's the right stuff. He can
and
he can
pushes it and
make his way to the skyline,
and kills JCI at the end.
as you do as an Airboss.
Yeah.
Don't forget this movie's called Airboss.
It's called Airboss, yeah. That's the best part.
Awesome.
But yeah.
And what year did these come out in? Were they
Nine-
both, like he made them back to back?
Probably back to back.
I think they both say 1997.
97, yeah.
Or on the other DVD it says 1998.
Yeah, on the other one, yeah, but that's
For the two of them, or for the first or second.
yeah. So, but yeah. You also gotta remember that JCI dies at the end for the next one. Next entry in the franchise. Airboss 2. Preemptive Strike. Yeah. It's another JCI movie, so
It's interesting. Yeah, he's in it, but as a different one.
Yes.
But it continues these continuity canons.
There's
We don't start over. It still involves
No.
Frank White
yeah.
with Frank Zagarino
Yeah.
and Cale Watson and Bone Con.
Yeah, because they
Again.
kick off the movie celebrating the fact that Frank is gonna retire again. He's like Kiss. Like he'll never retire.
Does it count as a retirement, or at least from the Navy?
Or a promotion. It's not a
They're
retirement.
being
it's a
borrowed,
promotion.
or NASA is borrowing
Yeah.
him
They liked his performance
because he's in the right stuff.
in the first Airboss.
Yeah, how he concluded the movie in the first one.
So they're like, gosh dang it, we need to send you to space.
And then, remember also, BoneCon makes the career choice of wanting to
Oh yeah.
pilot the tutelage
Yeah.
of
He gets to
Bad Dog Frank Zagarino.
Yeah, he gets to be in the NASA control room. Well,
Remember they hated each other.
yeah. Yeah, in the first one,
It was like Flyboy, because
Yeah.
he was just a regular Navy SEAL, I believe.
in the first one,
So
they,
then he's like, I don't need a puke pretty boy, Flyboy,
yeah,
tropical boy,
yeah, in the
like you in my platoon,
yeah, in the first one,
dynamic, and then of course they become buddies.
yeah, it's one
But
of
it's
these.
cool. You start this one with them doing the
With-
practice dogfight in the sky.
Them, yeah, doing buddy
And
stuff.
say, you're gonna get splashed.
But yeah,
And
so
then you get a guy that, by sheer coincidence, is a dead ringer for
say it ain't so.
Russian JCI
Say it ain't so.
in a completely American accent.
Do all the,
I don't remember from those virtual reality movies, the first two,
I'm pretty sure he played
what
the
accent
bad
he
guy.
talked.
And yeah,
We
no,
know that.
Yeah.
But I don't remember what his accent. I could have sworn it was something foreign. But in this one, he sounds completely American, like you wouldn't know he was from.
Yes.
Where's he from? Is he Swedish?
Yeah.
Transmission on the scrambler, sir.
This is Kelly.
Scandinavian.
Yeah, he's Scandinavian.
But he sounds perfectly American
Yep,
as
yep, yep.
American JCI.
Yep.
That is a what? That is one of those
He's-
renegade CIA agents. That
Yeah, he's
is
a bad actor. He's a bad
compiling or conniving to
he's a bad political actor in the CIA.
take
scene.
advantage of bad actor stuff.
Yeah, he's a threat actor. So yeah, yeah,
And then you do it again.
yes,
This is Airboss 2.
yeah. So
Hog heaven.
yeah, this plot winds a little more. It's a little more twisted than
Let
the
that
first one.
keyboard score flow.
Yeah.
Oh, kind of. You get less visual action. There's no sequences of him having to trudge through a desert
No.
or crawling along going, water!
Yeah, but still,
A little bit of it takes place in space. It's a space mission.
Yeah.
They need him to pilot the shuttle
Yes.
and not be briefed on
Yeah.
what the science astronauts
It's-
are doing in an experiment
It's a right to know mission.
that ends up being,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not on his, what's it called, need to know
Yeah.
basis,
Yeah.
but he finds out anyway
Yeah.
to be the good guy.
Yeah. He finds out that they
It's immunology.
yeah, they and by they I think I mean The
government
is
doing an actual
testing
genetic
a modification
antigen synthesis for in an attempt to eradicate Ebola and all of the viruses that are
we'll
molecularly related to Ebola.
We'll have to play the clip just so we don't do
because you get that little bearded the
sound.
short little long-haired fellow with the beard.
Oh yeah.
The strain that we have here has been genetically altered.
To be safe, right?
Not at all. Inside this box is the most virulent form of Ebola known to man.
Well,
we're using microgravity biologic techniques to synthesize an antibody that would destroy the filovirus family.
the taking it to the Stone Age guy from Absolute Aggression.
Yeah, you always love to see that. Yeah, we always love to see that guy. But yeah,
Big Spender. Remember?
Yeah,
It's Biggs Bender.
yeah, Doctor
But how you say it? Because remember, he says,
Big Spender.
Big Spender spent a little time on this. And,
Yeah.
then procures those. Remember? It was those fake little. What was it?
The
It looked like a gold medallion.
yes,
And he said something about, I'm going to sell these
Yeah.
at a Trekkie-Con and make a mint
yeah,
as collectible Star Trek coins because they've been in space.
yeah.
Pretty great.
And then he then asked how else would he fund his Laserdisc collection.
Yes.
Which
awesome.
Which I missed the first two times. I don't even know how I missed that. But yeah, so
In the wonders of
but you go through the movie and you find out that JCI, American CIA agent JCI,
John Kelly.
yeah. I think it's James. I think it's James Kelly.
Yeah, he's a Kelly.
But yeah, you find out he is orchestrating events because he wants to sell this biological weapon to the highest bidder.
Yes, you auction it to the dictators. Yeah, that whole thing.
So to do that, you have to prove that it's the best, and he proves it's the best
yeah.
by swapping the containers.
His plan is to make an example of the effectiveness of the
Yeah,
bioagent by wiping out either New York or
a
Washington.
major metropolitan.
He's gonna put the thing out over a city.
Yeah. So, in doing so, he orchestrates this big series of events through the movie. He swaps out.
Yeah, you have to steal the dangerous Ebola to begin with.
Yeah, he swaps out the test sample with the one that was supposed to go up to space. The one that wound up going up to space was just some normal thing, or maybe even
In a conspiracy
yeah,
that you have your science team conveniently bumped off
yeah. So
and
Frank,
steal a jet? Or wait, no, that's
later. But yeah,
of course Frank Zagarino takes over and again has to square off against a different JCI.
yeah. JCI then sends his.
Yes, remember they're like, oh, you're a pretty hot flyboy yourself.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yes, I flew those F-15s out of Beinberg base for 6 whole years.
You know, I was a flyboy before I joined the agency.
The Air Force, if I'm correct.
Flew F-15s out of Bitburg, Germany for 6 years. It's a fine plane, don't you think?
I don't know, I've never flown one.
I hear you're a shit-hot pilot. I'd relish the chance to go up against you one day.
I'm always game for another training flight.
But who would be the teacher and who the pupil?
Yeah, they give it away.
The F-15s, I was not so bad myself.
They do a lot of giving away. And then
I'm donating this baby to the Smithsonian.
yeah, but
And you get BoneCon again.
Yeah,
it's
you
the
do.
same BoneCon guy. Hello, this is BoneCon.
BoneCon helps Frank in
BoneCon, over and out.
taking out JCI, American JCI, as well as
Is this the one with our best Matthew Howe?
yes, it is.
I believe so.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Of course you can. Yeah.
yeah. Matthew Howe.
In what was he?
He was
Dr. Ken Kirk.
he was Dr. Ken Kirk.
Awesome.
So-
I appreciate the crap out of Matthew Howe.
Yes, I don't know why. To me,
include a headshot on IMDb. Yeah.
It's-
Why was he so hard to find?
it's a role to be proud of. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah.
You go through
Frank's. They wind up in
competing factions of groups
Yeah.
of military guys.
they wind up in
They
a
have a
dogfight.
loyal couple of SEALs.
Yeah.
Bonecon gets his old SEAL buddies
Yeah. They get wrapped up
to
back
risk their lives and careers
somehow.
in the interest of what is it? He's arguing with American JCI, and he says, "SEALs never left a man out in the field. Never
Yeah.
have, never will."
Yeah. Exactly.
So then the four of them go up against some pretty cool henchmen. That girl henchman, she's pretty awesome.
Yeah. She's awesome. Yeah.
And play a trick involving some biohazard suits,
Yes.
or what's it called, hazmat suits.
Yeah. Where somebody chucks a
Yeah, all
poison
you gotta do is
grenade,
throw out a grenade
and then they step out and
or a
with
what's it called? One of those gas canisters.
and you could almost make it slow motion, but whenever the guys step out in those idiot biohazard suits,
Oh yeah, it was a great entrance.
and probably the most intense, unique music for a JCI movie.
The mix.
Yeah.
Yep. And a
Yeah.
departure from your regular keyboard
Yeah,
score.
yeah.
That it starts an actual track with a cool
It sounds,
techno mix
yeah, it sounds a lot like the guitars I used to do in
in the dance floor.
Yeah.
Yes, droning guitar with the
Yeah, but yeah. Then you go on to find out that JCI and Bad Dog and cohorts wind up in a dogfight in the air, where they're
What
doing
happens?
the air antics.
He has a mysterious. They call him on a mysterious mission, but
Yes,
fail to splash him.
yeah, and
Where the guy mysteriously dies.
yeah, he doesn't
I think it's just JCI with some sunglasses on, where you can't tell and isn't supposed to be him.
isn't yeah. So this would be like the third.
Yeah, in this movie,
Maybe he
I
had like
believe you get a second JCI role as
Like
mysterious pilot employee
he would get the double. Yeah,
that
so
fails to bump off Frank, because they do another dogfight after that.
yep. And then during this other dogfight, somehow Frank loses his missiles in the plane, if I remember right. Like,
Yeah, on your same exact monitor with the keyboard,
yeah, you get
it
the keyboard.
says,
Nope.
"Hey Frank, we forgot to tell you that this
It's been disarmed.
entire freaking unit has absolutely no ammunition."
It was disarmed. He's flying a disarmed plane that, so he was being sabotaged because JCI wants him gone so he can do the evil highest bid corporate stuff with the bioweapon.
And he does have to eject.
Yeah. You get the one solo eject.
Cool little eject shot from your cockpit
Yeah. Yeah. And
that
then,
they, of course, have the convenience. And again,
yeah. And,
my beloved recurring nighttime
yes.
tankscapades.
They,
Man, remember? They have a off-the-grid / black op assistant man who runs his own little armory base.
yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
He just comes in.
And they don't even give you
Oh,
a
how's it
warning.
been going, Romp Rob? And just slap,
Yeah.
do a little cool guy fun handshake of a secret club handshake.
And it's great.
And they're standing right at the exact same vault door where he's getting ready to bring him in and show him the vast array of
That's the best
weapons and
one.
free ammunition of your guns, of
So yeah,
your Tech 9s. My stuff never jams. Just use the AKs.
that's
If it makes you feel better, jeez.
that is the fourth instance of the tank.
Yeah, they're at this base.
The tankscapades.
They have American JCI's people come up in their military cars like they're getting ready to
Yeah. And
clean out that whole building.
then
And he says, we better shoot our way out of here.
Yeah.
And then Romp Rob goes, I don't think so, because I got a better idea.
You got a better idea?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I do.
Cut brutally, abruptly, to them busting out of the building in a little car doorway
Yeah.
to come out in a tank
Then
and shoot the gun turret on the top of the tank.
it's just so
And
sudden.
do it again.
It's
Yes.
so sudden.
Yes, it's like
It's the
what a
best.
JCI trope. Well,
Well,
here you go.
you go through 3/4 of the movie almost wondering,
Yeah, the first time we watched it,
is there going to be a
I was
tank?
like, is there? Please, do not do 3 iterations in a row and then let down on number 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then when you first see it, it can be this victorious,
He never disappoints.
yes,
Yeah, he never disappoints. But anyway,
recurring
yeah.
nighttime tankscapades.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah. And then through the assistance of Bone and
The 2 other guys
Bone Con and the
that
SEALs,
make their way.
and they wind up I think they wind up killing the JCI man. So
Well, it was what was it? Camp Harmon or Camp Marfield?
yeah.
Remember? It was an old fort, or yeah,
Yes.
Fort Marmon,
They go through the
an old base that was decommissioned
they hack their
in
way.
the 50s.
Yeah, they learn about this base
It was
through
shut
hacking.
down 100 years ago. Oh, yes,
Through
there was
hacking
some
the bank account.
awesome convenient hacking.
Yeah.
That lady was such a quick hacker, she's just like,
It's just
I gotta work my way through the data stream, and there we go.
tack, enter.
Awesome.
And now I'm in the CIA supercomputer.
Yep, she's like, no, this is like shucking oysters.
You think it would take more than one command to get into the CIA supercomputer?
And then our Admiral guy, another actor that I love in there.
Oh yeah.
Remember our elderly Admiral man who's conveniently helping
Yeah, he's
Frank.
good.
And then he goes, yes, Fort Harmon was a old abandoned military base, decommissioned in the 50s and shut down 100 years ago.
I love it when the intel is convenient. That's the best thing.
That's Fort McRae. It's an old coastal defense battery. The Army turned it into a missile range in the 50s, and then it was abandoned.
So
Well, they know because of all the action
yeah,
and tracing
tracing the,
illegal Swiss bank accounts of
that were loaded with
the
billions.
things from countries of what those typical countries would be. Iran, Red China, she lists them off.
Yep.
So
And
then they go infiltrate. It's that next day.
the hidden.
Remember, because it was a beautiful day.
Yeah.
And your other pretty cool looking location
Yes.
in the rundown looking base
that military base was
that
actually
was supposed to look crappy. So,
pretty awesome. Yeah. So
and then you have a good,
very.
what's it called, showdown with American JCI.
Yep. And yeah, and the movie ends abruptly with him flying a plane. So after the big climactic sequence in the base, it's just him taking off and flying, and then boop.
Bone Con jumps a couple times,
Yeah.
pretty awesomely, and then you may or may not get one more shot of Matthew Howe.
Yeah. And then you get the bomb ass original score from the from the gas scene.
And then you're taking it to the sky
Yeah.
again.
So yeah.
Sequel!
There are. Funny you yell that word. There actually is.
Yes, we of course can't wait to do parts 3 and 4.
Just so you guys
They
aren't.
made 4 Airboss movies,
Yeah.
and then the 2 of them, I believe, both say the year 2000.
Yeah, I think it was like
release, or at least due on the back of the 99 2000.
99. They were shot
99.
really close to each other.
2 years later,
One or
it'd be
two.
interesting to see.
So
Looking at those other credits that have different executive producers for the fourth one. So yeah, that'll be interesting to
compare and
see.
Compare and contrast.
Well, I have to expect
Oh yeah.
to be, or not expect to be let down, but be prepared to
Have it not
feel a tad bit dismayed emotionally if there is no,
a little bit less.
if they don't keep reiterating my
Yeah.
beloved, recurring, nighttime tankscapades.
Yes. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. I need to see 15 minutes of flight footage.
Yeah, we'll need the other tropes. Filler,
And
keyboard.
and
It's gonna be a problem.
yeah.
It was made in '99.
That's when
They might have a little bit less of our mid '90s keyboard.
Yeah, that's when that kind
That
of
you
started
hope.
falling by the
Just
wayside.
want to see Matthew Howe and
Yeah.
our the fellow, the long-haired bearded fellow.
Yeah. Taking it back guy. Yeah.
We know Kale's not in the fourth one,
Yeah, and
so that'll add to the interest
really,
of how come they had to write Bone Con out.
yeah. That'll
Well,
be
I wonder if he ends
interesting.
up getting killed at the end of number 3.
Maybe.
If he knew he was no longer going to be part of the...
Poor Bone Con.
Forgot which one of these I'm even doing.
But yeah, and I'm just kind of a Frank Zagarino fan. Anytime he's on
there's the whole
screen,
Frank Zagarino
It's quite awesome.
aspect as well.
So yeah,
Yep.
looking forward to watching 3 and 4. You can get all these on a compilation, a different compilation than what I have here.
It's great that they exist on,
But yeah,
and can possibly get them on Amazon for less than $30.
oh man, yeah, it's not to mention there's a whole bunch of other good movies on that compilation too. But yeah,
Okay, so we won't be remiss on
3 and
the other installment until early 2024.
yeah.
Okay, so we got some time on that.
We got plenty of time. Yeah. So
Of course, looking forward to.
yes.
Everyone's in love with you. I'll paint a smile for
Convoy 1, this is Control. Prepare for crew egress.